Hey you guys, so alright, so I'm just going to show you guys how to do these goddess faux dreads. I'm gonna show you how to take your simple knotless braids and just turn them into faux dreads, because these are old, so they're like not that old, but they old enough. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna not take them out and I'm just gonna do a new style. Okay, so let's get started. So what you need is some gel, but you won't need the gel right now. Right now I'm gonna use the jam. Okay, put a little jam at the base of the braids. I hope you guys can see, because all right, boom boom boom. Now don't worry about the edges, I'm gonna do the edges afterwards. I just want to get this started. Just brush all the excess hair that's out. You can use a old toothbrush, or I know they have the edge toothbrush. I mean the edge brush. So you can do either or. Look at all this hair come out the braid. Alright. So now that you did that, you want to take some hair like this. You could use the Molly hair, or the one I used was Duran twist or something like that. But you could just use any hair that has this texture. So this like kinky texture. Any hair that has that texture. Okay, so let's get started. Get this hair started. So what I do is, because you see how like fluffy it is, and sometimes it's in my way, so I take some jam and I just like about that much jam and just go like this and down the line, and then you can keep going down the line as much as you want. Okay, so now what you want to do, you have your knotless braid, and then you want to just take this much and just place it right here so you can have some type of grip. Then you want to do this, but I'm gonna try to show y'all, because when you turn it, you want to make sure it's open flat like this. You don't want it to be like this, because then you'll see the braids in between each twist. So I'm gonna try to show y'all. So about this much right at the base, and depending on what side or where you at, that's how you twist it. So I'm in the front, so I'm gonna twist it this way. So I'm going to try to grip as much hair that's out of the braid as possible. So when you're doing that, you want to twist it. Now you're not going to see how I do it flat just yet until I get like lower, because you can't really see it towards the root. Okay. And what I've learned is, when you do it, like when you braiding your hair, I would suggest you braid it from your real hair, then add some braided hair. Because when you try to braid it with the braided hair, it's just too tight. So it's more, you can move it like much better if you do it starting off with knotless braids. So I'm turning it. Okay. And I'll show y'all when I get lower. Alright. Okay, so now, alright, I can show y'all. You see how I open it up, right? And I'm making sure, since it's open, I'm covering the braid. You see that? And then you want to keep that going. So you want to keep it, spread it open if you have to. Turn it. Have this finger hold that so nothing can move. Then you hold it this way. Pull it like that. Now you only have to do that when you up here. When you going down here, I'll show you the motion. But always keep it open. Because if you go like this, right? If you twist this while you're twisting it, then you're going to come up with something like this. And then you're going to see some braids. And nobody want to see that. Okay? So we want to open it. Turn it. Okay? Open it. Turn it. And that way, look. Everything is covered. Alright, so I'm going to kind of go a little fast so y'all can see. So when you get the hang of it, you'll know how to do it. Okay, so when I do it fast, I keep it open, throw it back here, catch it like that. Throw it back here, catch it like that. But I keep it flat. I keep it open, and boom, boom, boom. So I'm basically using these two fingers. So I'm boom, bye-bye, boom, bye-bye. And I'm pulling it down as I do it. So I'm going to try to do it slower because I don't know if everyone's going to catch on. Okay, so boom, hold, bye-bye. Boom, hold, bye. Okay, so one more time. We got it flat. We turn that thing around, hold that there, then we grab it. Okay? Let me just do that. So this hand, just swipe it backwards. And then I'll grab it. And when I swipe it backwards, it's already open. So we just go like that. And I grab it. And like I said, you could add some jam if it's getting too puffy. See, it's getting too puffy for me. So I just add jam to keep it all in one place. So I have one more and I'll show you guys if you need me. If you didn't catch it the first way. Doo-doo-doo. I'm getting all hair everywhere. And I'll also show you how to add it when it gets too short. Like the comparison of the braid. I'll show you how to add it. Or I'll just show you how to fix that because I don't think I have extra hair out to show y'all how to add it. Let me see if I can show you. I want to show y'all though, just so y'all can know how to do it. So I'm getting towards the end. Now you can choose to stop it here if that's how long you want the dread. It's about like right here. But I'm going to go lower because all the rest of them are long. So I'm just doing the same motion I did up here. Alright, so now it's at the end. Now I could choose to just end it right here. But give me a second because I want to pull some hair out so I can show you guys. Okay, so I don't have any more of the yaki hair because the rest of it is for the next braid. So I'm just gonna use the regular braiding hair. I've been using this too, like throughout the hair, just in case, because I didn't know I had enough hair, so I just mixed it. But it don't make a difference, like you wouldn't know. I think one of them in here is just the braiding hair, but you wouldn't know. Okay, so I'm gonna show y'all how to add it. Can you see? Okay, so when you're doing it, you do it the same way that you would do it when you first start. Oh, I got hair in my mouth. Okay, so you'll take a piece like that and, well, let me turn this. So this part we need this to keep turning. So the short part will go on the braid, like the base of the like we started in the base. So the short part will go right here, right? And then the rest of the hair is right here. And now we want to twist it a little bit so they can combine each other. And then this part can be a little tricky sometimes, but you just take your time. And then you just turn it like I've been doing throughout the whole hair. Keep turning it until you think they all, like the new pieces and the old pieces are intertwined with each other. And then you just keep turning. And then you turn and keep going down. Don't worry about bulkiness, because when we like the when we use the match to lock them in, I mean the match, the freaking lighter. When we use the lighter to make sure nothing unravels, then that will melt. So don't worry about that. So then we just do it all the way down. And well, at least until the part where you want to end the dread. And we do it all the way down. Okay. Make sure no hair is shown, no braid is shown between. I hate that when the braid shows between. That so annoying. And then when it's like all the way up here, then I gotta unravel it. Shit is annoying. Okay. Alright, so let's get into the end. And now I'm gonna show you how to lock the end. Okay. Alright, so we at the end. So now this is extra braid that I don't want. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it doing this. It won't stay like that. So I'm going to cut off the extra braid that I don't want. And let's see if I can. Okay. So now we're going to use the lighter. And we're just going to melt that and do this. Now, for people that don't do this often, yeah, it will hurt. It's hot. But my fingers are used to it because I do hair like all the time. And when people ask for these, I just got, my fingers are used to it now. My fingers are used to heat actually now. Like, it still hurt, don't get me wrong, I'm human. I still feel the pain. But it's like, not where I'm like, ah! I'm just like, whew, you know? I'm dropping things. So you want to keep the twist tight while you burning it. So that's so it can stay like that. Because if not, it's going to unravel and look stupid and fat. No one wants that. Unless that's what you want, and then rock out. Now, you're not going to get it perfect on the first try. So don't get upset. Don't get discouraged. Just keep trying. Just take your time. Because this is a tedious job. This is nothing that you could be like, oh, boom, 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 I'm done. You know what I'm saying? You're like, you got to take your time with this. Now, these do snag, like, you know. I haven't found a way. You could put, trying to make sure it doesn't, it is good enough for me. I'm going to light it right here again. You could put, to minimize the snagging, you could put, what's this stuff called? Foam. To minimize the snagging. You could put foam on it, and that will help a little bit, but it's going to snag because you're burning it, and these pieces like to catch, just, you see how it's like this? They're going to eventually catch onto something. Is my nail dirty? Oh, my nail's dirty. I'm sorry, y'all, but I'm going to do my nails after this video. Alright, so you see how it looks? Nice and good. Okay, so now we're going to do the next one. Oh, yeah, now we're going to do the next one. So, get the gel. I mean, the jam. You know. Let's get these bottom edge right here. Okay, we're going to take the toothbrush. Now, if anybody has suggestions for good edge control, please let me know, because like no edge controls work for me. Like it works like a couple of seconds. Like maybe I'm gonna get like 30 minutes out of it, and then my hair is like curly again. So please, if you have any things, just let me know. Okay, boom. Now let's see how I added the straight. I added the regular braid in here and then this here. You can do that. Don't let nobody tell you you can't. You do whatever you freaking want to. Be as creative as possible. Creative as you want to. Can I say it like that? I'm gonna say it like that. Shoot. You want a merry-go-round on your head, put it on your head. Alright, so now we're gonna do the same thing with the jam to minimize the frizz. some hair right here for the base, right? But make sure you grip all of the excess hair that's outside the braid. Okay? Just like that. Then we begin to twist. Now, try to make the top as flat. Like, you know, when I tell you to open it, try to make it like that. But just try to get it tight enough on the base. And then you can worry about it being flat throughout the hair. Okay? So, give me a second. I'm going to show you guys. Okay. So now, I can show you. Flat. See how wide it is open? Then you want to bring it back. See how this hand is holding that so it won't unravel. Then I twist it and I pull it. Boom. Then that hand moves it. And then it holds it until I'm ready to do that motion again. Just like that. Okay? Keep everything nice and sleek so it won't be in your way. And then boom. So when you get the hang of it, you can start going fast. Okay, so flat. Now you don't want to do it too wide because you need to grip the amount of hair here. And I mean, if you could do it, you could do it. But I just a certain amount of wideness because that's how much I can grip at a time. It's not a race. Just take your time. Okay. So I might speed this part up. I don't know. This is going pretty fast. Now you don't have to have them all the same size because these two in the front is like short. I didn't want them all the same size. Like I said, you can get as creative as you want to. It's your hair. You can do whatever the F you want. You can make them short, long, all short. You can do whatever you want. Okay, so now my hand's getting tired, so I switch it. So, boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Then you use these two things. You use these two fingers. So I'm going to use this finger to push it. And I'm going to use this finger to make sure it's in place. And then I twist it over and I grab. These are working together. Boom. That. Boom. And sometimes you get extra hair right here. That gets in the way. So you just want to cut that off. So now we're going to get down to the bottom. I think I'm going to leave this one short. I'm not going to add any hair to it. So I'm going to cut the braid. So I'm going to cut the braid. Okay. And then I'm just going to push it up like that and then turn it. I pushed it up, take this here and turn it. So I'm just wrapping it upwards. Okay. And now I'm going to burn it. When I first was doing this, like when I first started doing faux dreads and I had to burn it, ooh, my finger, I had like a blister on my thumb. Like it still gets like worn and stuff. See it? But I'm used to it, but in the beginning, ooh, that thing, I was like, oh, I gotta take a break. And then one time I had to do it with just matches. That was the worst. That was the worst because I forgot to bring a lighter and they only had matches. It took forever. I was like, oh my god, this is the worst. And I don't like to take breaks when I do hair. Unless the client want to take a break. But I just rather get it over with. And this hairstyle takes a long time. Like 7-8 hours. And I just be standing. Want to get it over with. And they be like, I want to eat. I want to drink. I be like, I just want to get it done. That's it. That's all. Like, you're not hungry? A little bit. But I think I want to get this done more than being hungry. Okay. Boom. See? So now, the fun part, where I dress up my hair. So, these curlies, like these curly pieces, some of them is different ones, but majority of them is this. So this is what I use. The French deep braid one. And I just take pieces, just a small amount, like this. And majority of the time, I would just open it up. So they won't be too thick of pieces. Right? So I'll do this. And then I'll get some jam so it won't be as frizzy. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Right? And then I don't want them all too long because when they're too long, they start to bunch up and look nappy and crazy. So I don't like that. So I'm just going to cut them and make them short. Come on now. All right. And I'm going to put it in on this one. So what I do is I make sure I go to the base. Right? And I do one tie right here. Hold on, let me go upward first. Okay, so I go upward. And then I tie. Right? Tie it like that. And to make sure it stay, I tie it another time downward. And then, if you're not too sure, then you go back up and tie it again. And then it won't come out. Trust and believe, it won't come out. Okay. Boom. Okay. So now, you have the goddess braids. Now, you can choose to leave it just like this. See, it gets snaggy. Just gotta live with that. Let me burn this one. It gets snaggy, but it's cute. It's really cute. Some people use crazy glue. I think that minimizes the snagginess. But, I don't know. I never tried it, so I don't know if I would like it or not. But you can try it if you want. So, you can leave it like this. Or you can dress it up. And I'm going to dress it up. So, I'm going to use some stuff like this. I don't know where I want it. I want it here. So, I'm going to start off. Let me get my things out. I get excited when I dress up my braids. Or my twist. This is my first time having dreads though. How it look? Nice. I already have some type of jewelry. Let me see. Like a tribal thing. And then I'm going to put on, you know what? I'm going to put this stuff on and I'm going to show you when I come back. Okay? Okay. And this is how it looks. See, you can just dress up your hair and make it look like everything. You like it? You guys link it. Okay. I hope this helped you guys, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.